สวัสดีทุกคนด้วยนะครับอยู่กับผมNutsume-Vแล้ววันนี้เราก็ไปอยู่กับ Honkai Star Rail เวอร์ชัน 2.3 หรือคือแพท 2.3 นั่นเองซึ่งเรารู้แล้วว่าจะมีfireflyมาหรืออีกชื่อหนึ่งก็คือแซมกับเจดแต่วันนี้จะมีอะไรก็ไม่รู้เต็มไปหมดเลยขอแค่อย่างเดียวอะถ้ามันมีซับไทยได้จะดีมากเดี๋ยวเข้าเกมก่อนเดี๋ยวไลฟ์ใกล้เริ่มแล้วเดี๋ยวผมค่อยกดไปเคลียร์อะไรในเกมก่อนผมยังไม่ได้เล่นผมไม่ได้เข้า Star Rail เลยตอนนี้วันนี้จะได้แบบเพชรต้นๆผู้สวนอะไรดื่มน้ำหวานจางช่วยเตรียมให้ฉันหน่อยได้ไหมยกเลิกข้อความปุ๊บทำไมถึงยกเลิกข้อความบนสุดไม่ได้ล่ะเฮ้leave it all behind ใครมาเราปั้น MC ต่อดีกว่าโอ้ยเชี่ยอันนี้2 เท่าโชว์ว้าวเฮียdecoration วันนี้2 เท่า MC อยู่ไหนวะ MC ประสาน MC ประสานเอาพวกนี้ขึ้นได้โอเคแล้วไฟไม่ใช่ไฟโรบินก็เอาพวกนี้ขึ้นได้เหมือนกันงั้นแต่ว่ามันยังไม่10เลยนี่หว่าเดี๋ยวจะเอาขึ้น10ให้หมดเพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้ไปนี่ก่อน Get ready now สิ่งเหมือนร้อง To my world renew your deep on ไปเราจะเคลียร์ให้หมดภายในแป๊บเดียวด้วยการยืมเพื่อนหลังจากนี้ก็ไม่ต้องทำแล้วออโตโร
全てを失うかはたまた手に入れるかさようなら落ち着いて気をつけて皆そこで深淵を迎える涙来る日が来る協調よ
ติดดอทตายกันหมด
皆そこで深淵を迎える涙来る日が来る最悪の力好きに使ってくれ
ดึงดอทได้13น่าจะไม่พอเอาอีกรอบนึง
協調よ落ち着いて全てを失うかはたまた手に入れるか 涙触れては最悪の力イカ様は直しだ協調よ皆そこで深淵を迎え僕が出そうか立ちなさい気をつけて涙触れては最悪の力さようなら皆そこで深淵を迎え落ち着いて全てを失うはたまた手に入れるか涙触れては
ดูซิหมดยังสองเท่าหมดแล้วอัปเดตต่อดีกว่าต้องไปตีแมลงแล้วได้ตียังสัปดาห์เนี้ยยังเลยพอดีแต่มันใกล้จะมาแล้วนี่หว่าแล้วอีก2 นาทีกำลังจะขึ้นไลฟ์ยืมหน่อยนะ
今回は楽しく手を組みましょうお互いに欲しいもの面白い最悪の力立ちなさい涙
目
触れては
แล้วว่าไม่มีโอ้
落ち着いて涙触れては
ต้านทานเว้ยเลย1 นาทีปิดเสียงไว้เลยเพราะว่าเรากำลังเตรียมขึ้นละนี่เตรียมขึ้นก่อนเลยส่วนไม่ต้องห่วงเกมตอนนี้ปล่อยมันเล่นตัวเองไป แหมอันนี้เหลือแค่รอ Official เนาะเรียบร้อยได้เมษสามเราจะค่อยๆกดรีไปเรื่อยๆจะฉันเข้ามาได้ทีทำไมเนี่ยต้องนี่ F3 ดิ F4 ดิแต่หน้าไกลปืนเที่ยงโยมายังอ่ะยังเหรอบ้าอ่านไปโอเคอาจารย์เร็วญี่ปุ่นก็มาแล้วญี่ปุ่นมาแล้วไหนไม่มีซับงานอันนี้ก็ต้องมาแล้วแต่ไลท์ดีเลย์นิดหน่อยใช่ดีเลย์มาแล้วโอ้มาแล้วแล้วก็ไม่มีซับเหมือนเดิมปรับ4 นาทีดังไปไหมเนี่ยโอ้โหไอหน้านี้ดังมากอะเดี๋ยวค่อยเพิ่มเสียงตอนมันเข้าหน้านี่นะดังไปโอเคนะจะไม่มีปัญหาอะไรแล้วแล้วก็รอเกมมันรอไลฟ์ยาวๆเลยประมาณ3 นาทีเฮ้ยน่าเบื่อตอนนี้พื้นหลังคือผมก็ปล่อยให้เกมแม่งเล่นตัวเองไปก่อนเหลย1 นาทีกว่าก็ประมาณ2 นาทีแหละกำลังจะอัพเทรดเม็ดสำคัญเม็ดสุดท้ายไม่ได้ยังขาดอีกโอ้ยเดี๋ยวเสร็จจากนี้จะได้ไปนอนแล้ว 40 วิมาแล้ว
Good evening, City of Dreams. All eyes are on the Pentagon Repechage, which is now in its fourth round. Waves of remaining competitors are still vying for their shot at victory. Leaving aside Duke Inferno's fiery demise, the family would like to reassure everyone that no contestants have come to harm. That's still the case, right? With the crisis dispelled, only flowers, glory, and rapturous applause await. Not to mention a pool party.
Huh?
Miss Acheron, didn't we all agree to the swimsuit dress code? That's not a swimsuit.
Is that what we agreed?
What
But
the fuck
Albert, can I borrow you?
Madam Jade.
อู้เสียงเจด
So, what brings you here?
The
มาดามเจด
corporation
เลย
is planning to increase the special program budget. Here, it's all in the agreement.
Thank you, Miss Jade. And thank you, RPC. Where do
Thank you RPC
Pleasure doing business.
Miss Firefly. Hey. Can you do the transformation thingy?
อะ
Know what I'm talking about? Now's the perfect time.
Okay, it's just there's a lot of people
อะไร
around.
อะไรของแม่ง
No
วะ
problem. If anything goes wrong, just blame your good buddy Albert.
In that case, check out the newest upgrade. I shall set the seas ablaze.
เออ I shall set the system straight
To me, hiding is
To
much
me.
easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
Forgotten
eh?
someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
อู้
Clean up. Move forward, ignite. I shall
ไรเดอร์คิด
blaze.
โคตรชอบเลย
Always remember, don't leave with any regrets.
So now,
นี่เจ
do
ด
you understand what you must give up, Miss Sam?
ทุกวันนี้ยังงงๆอยู่เลยมันทำอะไรได้บ้างวะ
Even from here,
โอ้โซแซ่
as distant as it may
เมื่อ
be,
กี้มีเกล็ดงู
I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. There's no backing out now. For me, or for you.
My script isn't over yet.
It's been a while, little Yelena.
เอ้ย
I propose a toast
Since you care so much, speed up the countdown.
to the future of Pinnacle and the universe.
Can I interpret this as the next phase of the simulated universe?
Correction. It's a new subject matter that Dr. Ratio and I have personally agreed on.
โอ้ยเก็บตกเมื่อกี้จะมีเรื่องระเบิดของเด็กเปรต ระเบิดเด็กเปรตใช้คำว่าระเบิดเด็กเปรตได้เลย ร้อยส่งมาแล้ว
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good
Good
evening.
evening
I'm Albert, your friendliest feathered announcer.
Albert.
Welcome to the version 2.3 Farewell Penacony special program. For today's program, we have with us a Galaxy Ranger as well as a Stellaron Hunter.
Stellaron Hunter
Not to
แล้วก็
mention
IPC
the director of the IPC Strategic Investment Department, Madam Jade.
มาดามเจด
That's me. Thank you for the invite. It's a pleasure to be here for the version 2.3 special program.
You can call me Acheron. So, what exactly is this newest upgrade you were all talking about?
I just showed everyone. Hi, Trailblazers. Firefly here.
Welcome, welcome. Now, before we go any further, we agreed to a pool party. How come I'm the only one that showed up in a swimsuit?
We thought you were joking. After all, this show never previously had pool party levels of funding.
Don't worry, Albert. Madam Jade's investment is on the way. Next time for sure.
Anyway, take a look around, you guys. We're coming to you live from the skies above Penacony in none other than the Radiant Feldspar airship.
Quite a luxurious setting. What's the occasion?
Oh, no occasion needed, Miss Acheron. I just wanted to give everyone a taste of Penacony's history. Over to you, Madam Jade.
One amber era ago, Odiel
ที่ใหม่
Falva, the Penacony Falva family.
โอ้เอ้ยไอตรงนี้มันโผล่ใน PV ของบูทิวนี่หว่า
Radiant Feldspar airship.
ไอ้
Aside from the opulent parlor, ballroom, and recreation facilities, one could simply relax at the
โอ้
poolside
เหี้ยหมู
with a few glasses of Soul Glad. This grand airship has sailed above Penacony's sea of dreams for an entire amber era, suspending services only recently in the wake of
มัน
the
เหมือนไม่ใช่
crisis.
คนของตระกูลอ่ะ
The Trailblazers have
น่าจะ
yet
เป็น
to
คน
claim
ของ IPC เลยแหละ
responsibility for this matter.
น่าจะยึดไปแล้วอ่ะ
In case you weren't aware, the Radiant
พนักงานต้อนรับเมื่อกี้
Feldspar never opens to the public. Only the family's most esteemed guests are invited to
นี่มัน
take in
อย่า
such
สัญลักษณ์
breathtaking
IPC ให้เด่น
aerial
หลาขนาด
views
นี้
of Penacony.
You mean to say that after 3 whole versions,
New
the
Chapter
Trailblazers
Mission
might finally be able to
แปล
take
ว่า
a
เพน a คอนี่
vacation?
ก็คือบท
Let's
สรุป
not
ส่ง
get
ท้าย
ahead
แล้ว
of
ของเพน a คอนี่
The Trailblazers' recent battle against the Order caused great disturbance in Penacony.
Correct. The Charmony Festival was forced to terminate. One can well imagine the damage to public opinion. The families
บทสรุปส่งท้ายแล้วของ
built
เพน
anew, and the public must be reassured. There are many delicate issues which urgently need addressing.
Aside from the Oak family, the major lineages are preparing their responses to help deal with the aftermath. In the version 2.3 Trailblaze mission, the Express crew will be invited aboard the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses to important family discussions.
But if the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved, what other assistance is required?
The Order stepped all over the Harmony surf. You can't deal with stuff like that out in the open. The family came up with an idea. Fix the Radiant Feldspar as the Charmony Festival's location while simultaneously announcing the reopening of the airship.
A pity none of this razzle-dazzle can fool the IPC. During the Grand Theater final battle, Aventurine may have been digging up dirt on the family in Dreamflux Reef. I'll need to take care of a few things during my visit to Penacony.
Huh? Is the IPC
ยังปลอด
about
ภัย
to
อยู่
make
ไหม
a
เหอะ
claim
บันเทอ
on
รีเนี่ย
Penacony?
มันเพิ่งไปเจอกับบูทิว
Never say never with the gosh dang IPC. All for the Amber Lord, baby.
Reading between the lines, it seems like these discussions concern the future of Penacony.
They do. But a quick refresher. Anyone remember a certain masked fool issuing mutually assured destruction buttons to the residents of Penacony?
I remember. Sparkle sent out gifts in each one of the past 3
ส
versions.
ปักเกิล
Surely she...
Would pushing the button really cause Penacony to explode?
I have my doubts. Only one way to find out.
Whoa!
เดี๋ยว
Everyone take a deep breath, okay? You guys have been spending too much time with a certain blonde-haired director. I'm not putting the bill if you blow up the Radiant Veil Spa. Let's leave these mysteries for the trailers to explore again. Huh? It's time we got back to the Charming Festival, baby. Who might the honored guest be, I hear you ask?
Just when they're about to get interesting, Albert hands things over to the Trailblazers again.
Family business is family business, and we've got a show to do, even if the next young lady needs no introduction.
นี่ไฟฟลายแล้ว
Firefly is a member of the Stellaron Hunters and hails from Glamoth, a world that was destroyed long ago.
Glamoth? The same Glamoth from the Firmament Frontline Glamoth relic set? I remember the planar ornament description had a story about Glamoth's Iron Cavalry Regiment.
ไม่รู้
Yes.
เชี่ยอะไรเลยตอนนี้
Glamoth was once a rich and powerful empire with a vast territory. After the swarm invaded, everything was destroyed.
Resisting the swarm called for the creation of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. They were genetically modified soldiers, weapons that existed only to wage war.
They piloted mechs to contain the swarm. I met many of those heroes and bade farewell to many.
What stood out to me is that Sam's full name is actually Firefly Type 4
That
Strategic
Sam
Assault Mech.
full name actually
Meaning that out
Firefly
there,
ใหญ่ชอบเลย
Between the distant celestial bodies, there could be other Sams.
Ooh, imagine that. Good thinking, Madam Jade. Perhaps the answer to that question lies in Firefly's myriad Celestia and animated short.
Count me in.
I was wondering, is it really you talking when Sam says something, Firefly?
I actually spend a lot of time practicing my Sam lines.
Let me guess. Silverwolf came up with the lines, Blade came up with the movements, and Kafka put them together.
Huh? That sounds a little too professional for us.
Yeah, well, speaking of professional,
ก็จะเป็นเวลาไปเยอะมากเลยกันเป็น
and
แซม
what this young lady can do in her combat mech.
I'm a fire-type character, following the path of destruction. When using my
ปล่อย
technique
ทำลายล้าง
during
อะ
exploration, I summon my Sam armor. Sam can leap into the air. After landing, Sam attacks all enemies within a set range.
Quite the heroic entry.
After using technique to enter battle, for every wave of enemies, weaknesses can be inflicted on units with
โอ้โหไอ้เฮียทีมนี้
class for a set number of turns.
In battle, Sam has 2 forms. In the initial form, using skill consumes HP, while simultaneously
skill
generating ultimate energy.
แดกเลือดตัวเอ
The
ง
lower the HP, the less damage sustained.
อ๋อ ยิ่งเหลือเลือดน้อย ดาเมจยิ่งเข้าน้อยเหรอ
This careless with their lives?
When using ultimate, Sam enters the second battle form, the dazzling complete combustion state. In addition to more powerful basic attacks and skills, speed is also increased. When using enhanced abilities, Sam's
ฟันแล้วได้
weakness
เลือด
break
คืน
efficiency and weakness break damage sustained by enemies both increase. Sam restores HP with each attack.
So, the complete combustion state
Yeah,
allows
maybe
us to get
damage,
a
eh?
glimpse of Firefly's view from the mech? that's a determined gaze if I ever saw one. Enough to set the seas ablaze, I'll wager.
That's so awesome! I want to set the seas ablaze.
Thanks! The complete combustion state's
เมื่อ
enhanced skill not only allows for increased toughness reduction, it can also inflict fire weakness on target enemies.
The flames that Sam emits when breaking the enemy's weakness are quite spectacular. And is that a countdown icon on the action bar?
That's right! When the countdown is up, Sam will exit the complete combustion state.
It seems like the effects of Firefly's abilities all relate to weakness
อ๋อ
break.
งงๆอ
I
ยู่เว้ย
suppose it would make most
ยัง
sense
งงอยู่
for
อะ
Firefly
ทำอะไร
to
ได้
team
วะ
up with allies who have weakness break efficiency buffs, or even super break.
ยังไม่รู้แม้กระทั่งตัวคูณมันเป็นยังไง
That's
วะ
right! For example, the Harmony Trailblazer.
Oh.
What a wonderful coincidence! In version 2.2, the Trailblazer inherited the Watchmaker's legacy and embarked on the brand new Path of Harmony. The spirit of trailblazing, traversing unprecedented distances to go where none have gone before. But that's what it's all about. Bringing the will of the Trailblaze to more and more people. And on that note, I've got some good news for y'all. After activating the Harmony Trailblazer following the version 2.3 update, Trailblazers can obtain a Shadow of Harmony through the When Harmony Rings Out event screen, thereby upgrading the Trailblazer's Eidolon level.
ก็คือเพิ่มเป็น
And if I haven't
C6
had
ได้
time to
E6 ได้แล้ว
experience Pentaconia yet?
เยี่ยม
Don't worry. After locking the Path of Preservation, Trailblazers yet to complete the
ติด
version
กันอยู่ที่ C
C2.2
ติด
Trailblazer
กันอยู่ที่
mission
E5
and
เนี่ย
activate the Path of Harmony early through the When Harmony Rings Out event screen.
Whoa! I hope the will of the Trailblaze reaches everyone on this journey.
Well said. Now, without further ado, it's time we got to know a certain highly respected IPC director a little better. Enter Madam Jade.
มาพูดถึงเจดละ โอ้ สัญชาตญาณบรรพบุรุษ
Jade is a director of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department and a member of the 10 Stone Arts. She is as beautiful as she is elegant, and the upcoming Radiant Feldspar discussions are an opportunity for her to showcase her true skills.
In contrast with Topaz's negotiation abilities and Aventurine's daredevil spirit, I prefer to operate behind the scenes, using emergency measures to reap a full harvest when the opportunity arises.
It feels like making a deal with Jade is a risky proposition. If you ever let your guard down even a little bit, you'll never escape her trap no matter how hard you struggle.
อ๋อ
I think the term you're looking for is femme fatale. I like the sound of that.
And Jade also has a hobby by the name of Bana Jade Exchange. A pawn shop, essentially. Though it kind of sounds like a fine dining experience with you on the menu.
One swish of the contract and the customer is 8 billion credits out of pocket.
Watch your step, Trailblazers.
Jade's goal always aligns with her own interests. She plays the long game, whetting her customer's appetite while extracting a suitable price. She first draws her customers into a vortex of desire, then bounces where they're most valuable, leaving nothing but an empty shell of despair. Why is everyone staring at me?
Albert, didn't you just sign an agreement with Jade over the special program budget?
Wait, what? Hold on a second. Oh.
What?
So, what exactly happens to people who sign agreements with Jade?
Patience, patience. Why don't we let the combat do the talking? As a quantum type character following the path of
quantum.
erudition, My basic attack deals blast damage to a single enemy and adjacent targets.
A blast damage dealing basic attack?
Basic Attack
Exactly
ตี
that.
หมู่
My skill, on the other
สกิล
hand, allows me to sign an agreement with a single ally,
บัฟเหรอ
thereby granting them enhancement and speed boost buffs.
สปีดบู
When
ท
the
บัฟโอเค
signee attacks the enemy, they can deal
เมื่อ
additional
ตี
damage, but at the expense of consuming their own HP.
Enhancement in exchange for HP. Huh? Is that what people mean by bestowing
บัฟให้ตัว
poison
เอง
in
ได้
the
ด้วย
guise of sweet dew?
แล้วก็
Now, of course, if I choose myself as the
หก
signee, the speed boost and HP
บัฟให้
consumption
เพื่อน
effects do not apply.
มันเก็บสเต็กอะเขา
When
บอก
I or a signee launch an attack, it accumulates charges for
เฮีย
me. When charges
ยังไง
are
นะ
full, a follow-up attack is launched.
มี follow up attack
The IPCs sure enjoy a follow-up attack.
It seems that the Strategic Investment Department has its own modus operandi.
My ultimate, on the other hand, allows me to mete out punishment in accordance with the agreement.
War of
In
the Thief
addition to dealing damage to all enemies, my follow-up attack is enhanced.
If there's a place that's closest to a dream, then are the punished destined for the place that's furthest from it? Like an abyss?
You don't think those places might be one and the same? When using my technique during exploration, enemies within a set range enter the blind fealty state and will refrain from attacking me. After attacking an enemy inflicted with blind fealty, other enemies in the state will enter the battle, with all enemies sustaining damage.
Just a single sheet of paper. Signing away control of your life to others is all too easy.
Poor Owlbert.
เดี๋ยวต้องไปหา
Might be doing
ส่อง
Jade
แล้ว
and
ว่า
the IPC's
ทำอะไรได้บ้าง
pain
อะ
for a few decades more
ยัง
than
งงๆอยู่เลยอะ
anticipated.
Wakey, wakey. I don't take kindly to
รู้แค่ว่า
procrastination
เสียงโคตรหวาน
during
เลย
working hours.
How are you feeling, Albert? You won't be
รู้
retiring
แค่ว่าตอนนี้
anytime soon.
เจดเสียงแม่งอย่าง
Neither will
โอ้
your program.
กับอันติกระทืบใบสัญญา
Why do I still feel like I'm working for nothing?
I wouldn't trouble yourself with that question. Why don't we talk about the version 2.3 banner instead?
Ooh, great idea! In version 2.3's first half will prevent, trailblazers can acquire the
โอ้โห
limited
ไฟ
5-star
ไฟมาคู่กับลุนเมย์
character as well as the limited 5-star character on May. In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light cone, whereabouts your dreams rest, as well as the limited light cone past self and mirror, will be boosted.
Miss Firefly. She must yearn for the world beyond the cold confines of her surroundings.
Faint lights flickering.
มาขายคู่อย่างนี้แสดงว่าน่าจะต้องเล่นด้วยกันแหละ ดูทรงละ
Meanwhile, in
แล้วก็เจนมากับ
2.3's second half
เจน
will
วอต
prevent, trailblazers can acquire
Jen
the
Watt
limited 5-star character Jade and our resident Night of Beauty Argenti will also be joining the
งั้นแพท
lineup.
หน้าเราน่าจะได้
In
กดแค่
addition,
ประมาณ
the
3 ตัว
drop
โอเค
rates for the
เยี่ยม
limited 5-star light cone, yet hope is priceless, as well as the light cone, an instant before gaze, will be boosted.
So, even the fiercest of
เจน
executives
มา
has
คู่อาจ
a
จะจิต
gentle
ตี้ยังพอ
side.
Who isn't moved by
ปัญญา
the laughter of children? My heart isn't actually
เจ
made
ด
of
ผ่าน
stone.
ปัญญาเข้าใจได้อาจจะ
And
ตีผ่านปัญญาเหรอวะเนี่ย
the brand new 4-star light cone after the Charmony
ไลโคนสีดาวใหม่
also be joining the war.
I wonder where Mr.
I'm
Sunday
ready
is right
for-
now.
I think we all need a glass of soul land. But
ทำอะไรได้
no good anywhere, Trailblazers. After the break, we'll be talking 2.3 events.
อีเวนต์มาโคตร
Ooh, Welcome back, dear viewers.
อันนี้เว้น
Let's duck right into version 2.3's brand new events. First up, a significant update to the
New game
simulated
mode event.
universe.
So exciting! Did Mr. Screwlum and Dr. Ratio devise a new project?
You guessed it. Led by Mr. Screwlum, Divergent Universe, the human comedy, is a brand new project path.
Up until now, the aim of the simulated universe has been to research the stories of the eons. I'm assuming that the human comedy has more of a human focus?
Bingo! That's the main research thrust of this phase of the simulated universe.
Looks like this project will be conducted on the radiant feldspar.
Minga number 2, let me tell you a little more about it. First up, a groundbreaking update to the Divergent Universe, the arithmetic mapping function. In the Divergent Universe, trailblazers can switch between characters they already possess.
Huh. So they can create their own lineups?
Precisely! When testing the Divergent Universe, trailblazers will no longer be limited by character downloads. When character level is lower than the current equilibrium level cap, it will automatically increase to meet the cap.
Meaning, if one of my characters is level 1, but I use them in the Divergent universe, it increases to a set level?
You got it!
So handy! But what if a character has the level but no suitable relics or light cones?
Worry not. In that situation, temporary light cones and relics at the current equilibrium level cap will be automatically assigned.
I like when things are automatic.
Ain't it great? Now we mustn't overlook Dr. Ratio's new
เมื่อกี้ของใหม่
brainwave equation, a buff combination of 2 different paths. Before the start of every test, trailblazers have the
มันบอกว่า
opportunity
new
to
game mode
select a
เมื่อกี้
random equation, and for the equation to take effect, you'll need different
อันนี้
amounts
คอนเทนต์
of
เพิ่ม
path
ดิ
blessings.
new
Once the
game mode
required amount has been
ไม่ใช่
achieved,
ไม่ใช่
the
อีเวนต์
equation will activate, and the team can obtain the corresponding combat abilities. Equation has a max of 3 stars.
I see. So, the higher an equation's star level, the more blessings are
โอ้
needed to activate
แม่
it.
งมาแบบไฟไฟ MC แล้วก็หลุนหน่วยก่อคอกันมาเลยเนี่ย
The geniuses have kindly marked the required path blessings for each equation in Trailblazer's possession. Knowing which blessings can activate an equation is easy as pie.
That's so considerate. If you're ever struggling to choose, just follow the mark.
Adapting your choices to suit your equation allows you to cater the effects to your current team.
It works both ways. You could adjust your team's composition to better suit your current equation. I want to see Trailblazers mixing and matching.
So, if I accidentally chose an unsuitable blessing, or if I want to switch my current equation, can I make a change?
Of course! By visiting the Workbench of Creation, Trailblazers can overwrite their existing
Workbench
equation
of
and switch it out for
Creation.
another. Unwanted blessings can also be switched out for other blessings, or even enhanced.
Huh? Has the curio store added more purchasable items?
ของใหม่เดี๋ยวต้องไปลอง
Am I
ดูว่ะ
hallucinating? Did Madame Herta really lower the prices?
The curio system has been upgraded. In addition to normal curios, Trailblazers can also choose from weighted curios. These curios are more suited to characters of specific paths or types, and really elevate the combat experience. Keep your eyes peeled, Trailblazers. Separately, we should also take a look at the wealth and escapade domains of the Divergent Universe. Trailblazers can win different prizes in these domains by spending cosmic fragments. But beware, in the event of a program error,
อยากให้
the
กู
cosmic
สุ่มกาชา
fragments
ในนี้อีกเหรอ
could be wasted, or even land you with negative curios.
Sometimes the same starting point can lead to very different outcomes. Luck is an important component.
It sure is. Now, allow me to introduce an impressive optimization that left a big impression on your buddy Albert. When suffering defeat in the simulated universe, Trailblazers no longer need to force stop the game. Divergent Universe Combat now allows for Restart Challenge, and Trailblazers can select a new lineup.
I've always wanted that function.
After completing each test in the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers can acquire Synchronicity Points and Inspiration, allowing them to activate the buff nodes and Inspiration circuits. Testing the simulated universe just got a little bit easier.
Thanks for all the info, Albert. It's just... Didn't you forget something important? What about the planar ornaments?
I thought you'd never ask. The planar ornament extraction function has arrived. Every time Trailblazers clear the Divergent Universe, they can choose to save a record of that challenge and archive the data of the equation, blessings, and curios in question. Choose the planar ornament you want, use the archive, inherit the data and buffs from the archive, challenge the boss enemy, and obtain immersion rewards.
Huh? You mean you can skip ahead? You just need to defeat the boss to get quick access to the planar ornaments?
Are we sure this isn't some cracked version of the simulated universe that
crack
Silver
version
Wolf
of
put out
simulated
there?
universe ว่ะ
Keep it down! The last person to doubt the Genius Society lost
simulate กูโดน
76
crack เรียบ
pounds.
ร้อย
A brand new simulated universe. Sounds worth a try.
Amen to
Simai.
that. Now, in version 2.3, the Divergent Universe will be adding 2 new planar ornaments: Duran Dynasty of Running
เนี่ย
Wolves
ลูกแก้วใหม่
and the Kalpagni Lantern. Make sure to use the
มีลู
new
กแก้วใหม่
planar
มา
ornament extraction function to get a hold of them.
After experiencing ordinary extrapolation, the Divergent Universe will have a weekly cyclical extrapolation objective. By completing this weekly challenge, Trailblazers can obtain a first-time completion reward, as well as additional synchronicity points.
Not to mention, in order to celebrate the arrival of the Divergent Universe, Madam Herta has added the 5-star
ใช้ได้เหมือนเดิม
erudition light cone Eternal Calculus to the store.
และคนปัญญา
Trailblazers who wish to redeem it better start reserving some
เพื่อ
Herta
ใหม่เหรอ
bonds.
It sounds like the level of freedom in the Divergent Universe is really high. Faster
ใช่
access
New
to
Game
planar
Mode ก็คือ
ornaments,
โหมดใหม่
full choice of
คอนเทนต์ถาวร
characters.
เลย
Those are some big gameplay improvements.
Big improvements indeed. In the vastness of the universe, the eons are beyond our reach. Humanity must learn to rise from its falls and strike its own path.
When gazing up at the stars, it's important to keep your feet planted firmly on the ground. The stories in Divergent Universe, the human comedy, may seem small, but that does not make them insignificant. Trailblazers, get exploring.
I can't wait to experience those stories. It's a chance for us to find out more about ourselves.
I look forward to the memories.
What?
Any room for a non-human companion? Aside from all of this, in Penacony's Dreamscape sales store, a deal has been struck
อันนี้อีเวนต์ละ
in favor of the mysterious Creed Exequeen. They wish to seek
ไม่
traces
DM
of the
Secret
shapeless prince and the experiences of
มีขนนกด้วยเอ้า
deadly struggles.
เพียวฟิกชั่น
Unlock the brand new permanent challenge
หรือ
mode,
MOC วะ
Apocalyptic Shadow in Dreamflux Reef, and experience those past dreams.
MOC หรือเพียวฟิกชั่นวะเนี่ย
Creed Exequy. Is this the first appearance of this faction of the finality?
Not necessarily.
A new permanent challenge mode? So, what's different?
In Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers will challenge boss enemies that they have encountered in their journey. Every phase has 2 enemies, which are split into 4 levels of challenge difficulty. The enemies in Apocalyptic Shadow are a little different to regular boss enemies. In preparation for the fight, Trailblazers can read the enemy's traits at the start of the battle.
As with other permanent game modes, during the challenge, there are buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from for every boss. Make sure you maximize the advantages of your lineup. defeating enemies through team adjustments, or by exploring different battle strategies, makes for a richer combat experience. Trailblazers can record a maximum of 3 floors of 3-star quick clearances.
That's right. And after the first time clearance
แจ
of
กเสี่ยวอี้
Apocalyptic Shadows set difficulty, Trailblazers can obtain
300
the
เม็ด
4-star character Shui Yi, as well as 300 stellar jades and
เสียอีกูจะ
self-modeling
C
resin.
กูจะ E6 แล้วมั้งเนี่ย
We're just getting warmed up. Let's take a look at the permanent game mode rotating schedule. The first phase of
July
the
กับ
Apocalyptic
August
Shadow Challenge will launch on the day of the version
มี
2.3
Pure Fiction
update and last
MOC
for 6 weeks. Every
โอ้แล้ว
version
ก็อัน
will rotation
อันใหม่เลย
according to the following
AS
sequence: Apocalyptic Shadow, Pure Fiction,
มี AS
Forgotten
PF
Hall,
แล้วก็
just as
MOC
before. On every other Monday, the permanent challenge stage is replaced.
Related
โอ้
system
คอนเทนต์ใหม่
functions
เพียบเลย
have
สัต
also
ว์
been optimized.
ดูไม่ไหวว่ะ
When entering the 3 permanent game mode screens from the Interastral Peace Handbook, aside from being able to see the challenge lineups of their friends, Trailblazers can also easily check the star level progress of their current challenge. On the permanent game mode preparation screen, Trailblazers can use preset lineups to create their team, and even
เอ
customize
มี
with
พรีเซต
drag
ทีม
and
ให้กู
drop.
สักที
How thoughtful.
Mm-hmm. Now let's talk rewards, shall we? By clearing a phase of Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers can earn a maximum of 720 stellar jades.
720. You might want to take another look at our agreement, Albert.
Huh? The maximum number of stellar jades awarded in each phase of the Forgotten Hall, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow permanent challenges is increasing from 720 to 800. Then the budgetary increase will be funded through Gilbert's salary? You.
It's like I said, making a deal with Jade is a risky proposition.
โอ้เดี๋ยวต้องหาสรุปอ่านอ่ะ
Well then,
มึนอ่ะ
following this change, Trailblazers can now
แล้วไอ้พวกนี้แม่งคุยกันแล้วแบบ
2,400 stellar jades through the
มันคุยกันได้หาว
permanent
มาก
challenges
อ่ะ
of each version.
Then why do I hear quiet weeping?
I don't think Owlbird's seeing the bright side.
Keep it together, Albert. Now, in the upcoming version, the origami birds also venture into the Radiant Feldspar, bring with them a little game. Here's hoping Trailblazers can help to test it out.
An arcade game? Huh, let me give Silverwolf a call.
These origami birds are very endearing. But why do I have a sense of déjà vu?
This arcade game, Trailblazers need to cause elimination
Huh?
within a specified number of steps in order to increase the bird's combat power. Before the end of every turn, corresponding damage is calculated according to the difference
ไอ้
in
เหี้ย
combat values. When your opponent's HP
ยิงเลี้ยง
returns to
เกมเลี้ยงลูกอ
zero,
ม
like my bank account, victory is sealed.
This gameplay.
Could it really be?
The legendary.
I never thought the day would come when I could play match 3 on a Penaconian airship.
In the origami bird class
เอ้ย
event,
น่าสนอันนี้
Trailblazers can also do battle freely with friends from across the universe.
Can I fight Silverwolf?
Of course, be they old buddies or gaming acquaintances.
ชวนเพื่อนได้
all kept in play.
อ้าว ต่อยกันเองได้ดิ
Great!
The next event is called Stellar Shimmer. Does that name ring any bells for anyone?
Stellar Flare. Is this the sequel?
You're a sharp one, Miss Acheron. Stellar Shimmer brings with it lots of brand new challenge mechanisms and trial character lineups. Catering your team to suit the mechanisms is the key to
มี
victory.
ตัวแจก
These
อ๋อ ให้ทดลองตัวละคร
mechanisms. Care to divulge a little more?
Well, for example, in certain stages, breaking an enemy's weakness can grant you an extra action. In other stages, characters enjoy unlimited revivals and can regenerate 50% of their energy.
Does that mean Trailblazers can try doing away with survivability units and focus purely on damage output lineups?
Mm-hmm. Defeat as many waves of enemies as possible in a set number of cycles to complete the challenge and obtain rewards. Whew. That's it for events. Time we took another breather.
โอ้อี
Don't
เวนต์
go
หมดแล้วใช่ไหมเนี่ย
anywhere. More fascinating updates on version 2.3 are right around the corner.
โอ้มาโคตรเฮ้ยเขียนผิดนี่มันต้องอันนี้มันต้องอันนี้เห็นผิด
Welcome back, viewers. First up, it's the return of a nail-biting and thrilling tradition.
Gift of Odyssey.
แจกเยอะจังวะ
Again for 10 free warps. The usual.
There's also version 2.3's double events. Our good friends Planar Fisher and Realm of the Strange.
Double planar ornaments and materials? What's not to love?
Also in this version are the newly added Cavern
ลิลิก
Relics,
ใหม่
Iron Cavalry against the Scourge, and the Wind-Soaring Valorous.
Trailblazers can head for the Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Cavalier challenge to obtain
เมื่อ
them.
กี้อะไร
Mm-hmm. And let's not forget the new Path of Erudition trace materials that'll be added to the brand new calyxes, rough sketch, dynamic outlining, and exquisite colored draft.
For trailblazers who wish to level up traces for me, these materials are indispensable.
So many updates! Man, I can't wait for this version to drop. And we're at the end of the version 2.3 special program. And it's about time we bade farewell to this white knight. Thanks again for everyone's support and viewership.
I eagerly await the version 2.3 story. Here's hoping the Penacony discussions make for smooth sailing. Please, Trailblazers, do support the work of the IPC.
I'm looking forward to the brand new Divergent
หมด
universe,
แล้ว
not to mention all those brilliant events. Don't forget to try them out.
In that case, see you in the next stream, Trailblazers. I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Bye, everybody!
หมดแล้วหมดแล้ว
What the heck is written in this thing anyway? That's it. That's it. I've had it. What am I? A god? Joke to them? Getting me to read.
มีเซ็นเซอร์ให้ดู
They're too afraid to read out for themselves. And not to mention the bullying. All these years working my tail for this off for the RPC, and even the audience thinks I'm an intern.
แม่งบ้าไปแล้วเว้ย
They're using my salary to fund the stellar change budget for the new events. The audacity! You two, get out of here.
อะ
Ha! Tell that to Sunday. Now listen up.
ซันเดย์เมื่อกี้
I quit. If you didn't know already, I got an offer from the Cienjo to host the war dance. Albert's about
ไอ้เหี้ยเล่นมุกซันเดย์อย่างเหี้ยเลย
You can get that on your knees and beg
Ay,
all I care.
Sunday
It
kung
won't
kayo
make
may
any
kaya.
difference. What? You. How?
โอเค
Ladies and
ไอ้เหี้ย
gentlemen,
เป็นมุกคุยดี
to the most important event in the Xianzhou calendar, the War Dance. The opening session is right around the corner. Here, you will witness members from all Xianzhou delegations vying for supremacy in the Luminary Combat Art
Hi.
Ceremony. First up,
เข้ามาตอนที่กำลังจะจบสตรีมแล้วเนี่ยนะฮะ
the Xianzhou Yao
เตียนโจเหยาชิง
Fierce
Ah.
and swift is Fei Xiao,
ตัวใหม่เหยาชิง
Merlin's Claw. And by her side,
เดี๋ยวนะ
he doesn't drink plain soup.
อ๋อใช่แหละเหยา
Has
ชิงน่าจะเป็นตัว
no
นู้น
time for coriander. It's the celebrated medicinal chef Jiao Cho. What the heck did I just read?
เจียวฉิว
Up next, he's cold and silent
ฮะ
as a
มีอีกตัวหนึ่ง
hunting shadow. The crow-feathered weirdo.
Moss?
Moza.
โมสาโม
And
เสโม
following
เสียว
close behind him is the Xianzhou
ทำไมมัน
Jumin
หลายตัวเลยวะ
delegation. Strong and
Jumin.
righteous is Huayan, the
Hey, yo, what?
flaming heart. And now, she strikes while the iron is hot and forges while the flames are bright.
ยุนหลี
It's one of the flame
ไอตัวนี้ที่ประกาศแพทหน้า
Yun Li.
แพทที่2.4 ยุนหลีมา กับ
And
ใครอีกนะ
finally,
จำไม่ได้
the official host delegation has
หลายตัว
arrived.
จังอ่ะ เอ้ยโย
Let's hear it for the
เสียนโจวิน
Xianzhou Lao Fu.
เหลวฟู
Please welcome, having suddenly returned home for the victory lap, is the new alchemy commission
Sha.
cauldron
ใครกูเนี่ย
master,
ทำไมเยอะจัง
Ling Sha, as well as an exceptionally gifted and legendary new sword master who shall remain
กี่ตัว
anonymous
เนี่ย
for the time being. No wonder they needed me for this gig.
อ้อกี่ตัวนี่ตัวใหม่กี่ตัวเนี่ยกูไม่นับเลยตัวใหม่กี่ตัวโอ้ตัวนี้ก่อนปิดแล้วใช่ไหมรีได้ยังรีไม่ได้ช่างแม่งเดี๋ยวกูนับเอง
The 3 years are up. I quit. All Jing delegation.
เหยาชิงหนึ่ง
Fierce and swift.
สอง
Oh,
Tam.
that weirdo is Enjo Jumin, the Flamation.
Ti.
Strong and all the
Ha.
flame. And let's hear it. For the Siren
Hok.
gifted and
เจ็ด
they needed me for this
ตั
gig.
วใหม่7 ตัวโคมตัวใหม่7 ตัวโอ้ยโอ้โหตัวใหม่7 ตัวอ่ะสรุปแพทมีในเรื่องแล้วก็ไฟกับเจดตู้ไฟแล้วก็ MC เราขึ้น E6 ได้แล้วอยู่ไหนวะครึ่งแรกไฟมากับหลุนเมย์
In addition, the drop rates for
Heart
ครึ่ง
isn't
ห
that
ลังเจดมากับอาร์เจนตี้น่าจะเล่นด้วยกันได้ดูจากที่มันเก็บสแต็กอะไรของเขาเนี่ยจะไม่รู้เก็บสแต็กยังไงเดี๋ยวต้องมาถามคนอื่นอีกทีแต่จำได้ว่ามีคอนเทนต์ใหม่นี่คอนเทนต์ใหม่แล้วก็มีกิจกรรมแจกตัวละครนี่มีกิจกรรมแจกเสี่ยวอี้อันนี้อีเวนท์ที่ตบตีกับเพื่อนได้
Go anywhere.
อธิบายสั้นๆพอแล้ว
That'll
มื่อกี้
be
เห็น
added
แฟ
to
กต์
the
ใหม่
brand
ใน
new
ความสามารถ
calyxes, rough sketch, dynamic outlines that'll be added to the brand new calyxes,
ของ
rough
อัพใหม่
sketch.
There's who
That's it. That's it. Grilling
เหมือนเดิ
tradition.
ม
Added cavern.
เนี่ยเมื่อกี้แอบเห็น
Valorous.
trailblazers can head for the Cavern of Corrosion Path of
โอเค increase brake effect 16%เซตเบรกไอ้เหี้ย
Cavalier challenge to obtain them.
อันนี้ ATK
Corrosion. Path of
เบรกเอฟเฟกต์เบรกเอฟเฟกต์ร้อยโอ้โหเชี่ยเอาเดี๋ยวค่อยตอนเกมมาสัตว์แต่ก่อนอื่นเลยจำได้ว่าว้ายตาเร็วดีเดมเอเชียเรียบร้อยโอ้เมื่อกี้เราปิดเสียงไว้มาอีก300 เมตรเปิดใครดีบูทฮิลนี่น่าจะข้ามว่ะดูทรงแล้วเพราะแพทหน้านี่เราเปิด3 ตัวเลยแพทหน้านี้ผมเปิด3 ตัวเลยหลวนเมย์ก็ต้องกันเจดนี่ก็น่าเล่นดีเจดน่าเล่นใช่เจดน่าเล่นอยู่แล้วไฟเราเปิดอยู่แล้วเราชอบคอมเมนต์ไรเดอร์โอเคไม่มีอะไรละวันนี้ก็สำหรับวันนี้ขอตัวลาไปก่อนนะไว้เจอกันพรุ่งนี้มีไลฟ์ในเรื่องของคอลินในเรื่องประจำตัวคอลินพรุ่งนี้มีไลฟ์ในเรื่องประจำตัวคอลินพรุ่งนี้จะมาตอน1 ทุ่มเหมือนเดิมเหมือนเมื่อวานเลยพรุ่งนี้จะมาตอน1 ทุ่มในเรื่องคอลินเขาบอกว่าไม่ยาวมั้งใช่ไม่น่ายาวหรอกเพราะฉะนั้นสวัสดีครับผมใครที่เข้ามาตอนนี้ก็คือไม่ทันแล้วกำลังจะไปแล้ว เดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้จะมีไลฟ์สตรีมในเรื่องคอลินตอน1 ทุ่มเพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้ผมขอตัวลาไปก่อนสำหรับคอนเทนต์โอกาสหน้าจะเป็นอะไรก็ขึ้นอยู่กับว่ามันจะมีอะไรมั่งและต้องดูด้วยว่าใช่เดือนนี้น่าจะมีอีเวนต์เกนชินมั้งที่ผมน่าจะดองไว้เล่นแล้วแล้วเดือนนี้มีอบิทใหม่ด้วยว้าวเยอะจังโอเคสำหรับวันนี้ผมนัทเววีขอตัวลาไปก่อนทุกคนสวัสดีครับ